Hey everybody, Engineer Coffee, welcome back to Mars. Last episode we built this little farm here. We got it encapsulated anyway so we could grow some food, and we've got our collector robot passing overhead here. It's pretty ugly. That's on the docket today to try to get it a little bit more pretty. We also need to go mining for a bunch more silicon so we can get all of this glass finished up. And then I really want to find some coffee, and I really want to find some vegetables, so that's on the docket today as well. So we'll see how much we can get accomplished. Alright, so I did get some more plants in here. We've got more fruit on this side. This is the wheat from last time. It's slowly growing. It's definitely going to take longer than, 8 minutes. So, what is this one, a half hour? That one's taken forever. This guy is still also a half hour. So our timer on our robot needs to be definitely longer than 8 minutes. I don't know what I was thinking there. Maybe it's 8 minutes between each phase or something. I don't remember. It was while I was doing my mod that I came across 8 minutes, and I don't remember what it was for. Alright, well, now those are matured. I guess we could have the collector robot. I guess it'll collect this one all by itself, which is fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get some work done. Oh yeah, that's on an auto close. I keep forgetting. I did stop the rotation because I was using it for a screenshot, so we can get that started up again. I think it's F again, right? That needs to come up, yes. Oh no, that was E. Timer E, trigger that one. There we go. And then the next timer should be counting down. Alright, I want to go over here and get the lobster. I've got him emptied off. I emptied as much as I could into the Hemet over there, and then the rest over here into the base, because I want to go grind that pirate station down that we found at the end of last episode. I don't know why we have two unknown signals. That might be one for when I opened up the last save. It's still there. I guess we can go try to go get that one. Maybe we have two on our HUD? Normally you don't, but that could be a leftover from the save. Oh, that's not even the button. And I don't know. And what do we get? More mushroom spores. Okay. It's just teasing us now. Hey, we heard you like mushrooms. Here's some more mushrooms. I haven't even found grain again. Like, we found the grain that one time, and that's what all of our grain has been growing off of, but I've found mushroom spores, I don't know, 6, 7 times? Alright, let's go over to this unknown signal, and maybe we'll have better luck. Oh, the flyaway drone that's always upside down. And didn't find anything special there. Cobalt, okay. And a med kit, we'll take it. Base is pretty neat looking. I like this rounded corner here, this little turret section. That's pretty neat. But I don't have any use for the base, so we're definitely going to tear it down, but it's pretty neat. Let's see, what's going on here with my grinders? For some reason it has the cockpit in it. I don't know why it does that. It seems to do it every time I connect and disconnect. Alright, well I think we're going to come around for round 2, because I know there's like 30k of ice in those barrels right there, and there's other containers and stuff, so let's go drop this stuff off, and then we'll come back. I think that ship is still there. I think that distress signal is that ship that we already raided. It hasn't despawned. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm just going after the unknown signal over here. There is a storage depot that popped up on our radar, so that's cool. I don't think we'll go after it right now, but I do love how much stuff is spawning in now with vanilla. It's pretty great. Alright, what do we got? Nothing special, and where's your cart container? Up there. Alright, anything special? Grain seeds, okay. Well, here's me complaining about getting grain seeds only once, but Give it to me twice. Still no vegetables. And still no coffee. So that's unfortunate. We definitely need to get more track built so we can get over to the spaceport, but man, that is nice seeing that stretch, that spans as we come over here. Well, we only got 6 more kelp crisps. That's not a lot. Glad we got this fruit and grain going. Let's see, production. How many of these can we make? Alright, seeds back to the seed bank. I guess we could make a lot more grain. That's fine. We got tons of mushrooms. Goodness. How many of these we get? Only 6. That's alright. They fill 40%, which is pretty good. I guess we can eat one now. Nope. Still gotta wait for the effects of the kelp crisp to come off. Okay. Back to the lobster. Let's go get that pirate base taken out. We're kind of close to this base. Let's go ahead and get another shot, see if there's anything new for sale. Let's also accept some contracts. We didn't do that last time. Acquisition of silicon ore, that's it? Oh, that's what we have. Displays, sure. Computers, sure. Detectors, motors, silver. We got all those things. Okay, anything new for sale? Oh, we got some cosmic coffee. Med kit, power kit. No. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting much. I mean, it's a ship seller, so there's not much that it's going to do about food. We need to find another vendor. Alright, before we get working on the farm, let's go ahead and get a few more modules built. This first one here is the police substation by Plyrod 35. Alright, there's no subgrids to this guy, so it should be pretty easy to weld up. Let's go ahead and get a spectator going. Well, looks like it missed a few blocks, so let me go through and patch it up and then we'll do a tour. Alright, got that guy all patched up. It was actually out of motors. I didn't realize we took all of our motors over to the farm, but that makes sense for all those rotors that we got. Okay, let's go ahead and enter the police substation. Alright, we've got the receptionist desk, we've got a vent, we've got a refill station. Let's go ahead and close the door. We are pressurized, that's good. Got cargo access. What do we got in here? This is the interrogation room, I like it. Oh, he's got the Willis ducts in here too, so everything is vented. That's really nice. Okay. Got some desks back here. What do we got? Wanted for unauthorized space travel, engineered coffee. I didn't leave Mars, you don't know that. Oh, and then here's the viewing room into there. Perfect. And then in here, this must be the holding cells. Got a bunch of beds and a bathroom. Very nice. Alright, then one more room back here. Lower deck most wanted. Is anything on this screen? Nope. Okay, here we got the armory and bathroom. Anything back in this corner? More armory. Okay. Very nice. Alright, this is awesome. I love it. And like you said, lower deck police station, so we'll have to find a place for that. I love that. I love that screen. Oh, there's an O2 tank under there. That's cool. Alright, so the intent is for that to go on the bottom, and it doesn't have anything on the top and bottom of the grid, so it could go... Oh, we got the bottom filled up on all of these. And this side is completely done, right? Yep, we got that side done. That guy's got a middle position, semi-close to the top. That one's just got one more at the top over there. I need to get these lights back on. I turned a lot of them off, worried about all the power and other stuff that we had going on. Okay, and then we got 2 more on the bottom here. I'm thinking we might just stick it right here. I'm pretty sure it'll fit in, because we've got... Yeah, we're just above the voxel there. We should fit in just fine. Alright, this one should be interesting to try to slide in here with all of this voxel material here. But that's alright. And all the dust kicking up in our face. That's fun. let's get over here out of the dust. A little scrapey, we're alright. It's still good, it's still good. Okay, we are on. Beautiful. Alright, let's see if we got everything on this one. Projector. There we go. Missing blocks and unfinished blocks. Turn on our crazy HUD. Just a few blocks around. Let's get some steel plate. Alright, so this is the ECI Modular Warehouse by Yenius. Go ahead and walk on through. Alright, we got a lot of storage in here. New use of the storage bins. I haven't used these at all yet. I definitely need to find a place for those. Nice. Got some advertisements on the wall. Got some stowage over here. Oh, that fan with the light back there. That's really cool. Gives a nice effect over here on the wall. I like that a lot. This guy didn't get welded up, but I'm not worried about it. It's like superconductors and thruster components, so I didn't really feel like building those and wasting all our resources. But nice shelf there. Got some barrels back here. Let's see what we got in the corner here. More stowage. Some cargo crates, and then there was something back here. What do we got back here? More stowage and some batteries. Oh, and it keeps going. Oh, that's awesome. There's like a secret speakeasy bar back here. That is awesome. Well done. Well done. Alright, let's go find a space for this. This is awesome. Alright, and since this has the secret speakeasy bar, let's not put it next to the cop station. I think this guy can go on the inside. Let's go ahead and grab him. Somehow. Come on. There we go. I don't know why we didn't have any problems with the other module, and this one I am like bouncing and sinking. I don't know what the deal is here. Maybe we need to grab it from the side. I think I want to put it right here in this empty space. Let's go ahead and get back down, see if it's just where it's grabbing. Alright, well it took a reload and some finagling, but it is in. And that was definitely a quirk of the game. I don't know exactly why we were sinking down. There wasn't anything special about that grid. There wasn't any subgrids or anything crazy on it. Alright, next up we got a second submission from eBall360. This is the Mr. Coffee EMS Farm and Cargo. Let's go ahead and get it welded up. Alright, let's give this guy a little tour here. Alright, we're green and pressurized, that's good news. Got some cargo access, got the irrigation system there. Looks like we're using Duke's farmhand script. That's a pretty good script. I used it last night in our server world. Okay, here's the programmable block for it, the timer, and some desks and stuff. Nice. And then through here we got our farm plot, so we've got 6 places to grow. I like the double airlock that we've got basically coming in here, so we won't ruin our crops. Very nice. Okay, really solid building, I like it. Let's go find a spot for it. Let's go zoom around and see where we want to put it. We've got a middle spot up there, we've got this bottom plot here. And then we've got, oh, we got a middle one here-ish. And one up towards the top there. I think we're going to put the farm right here, right in the middle. It'll be close-ish to the restaurants. I think that will be good. And then also, eBall has submitted stuff in the past, so I don't want him to take forefront on everything. I'm thinking right there will be fine. So let's go ahead and get this stuff ground out, because I don't know if we can get the ship in here or not. We'll just slip it in from the side, and that'll be easier. Alright, let's grab this guy from the side. See if it has the same problems as the last module, where it was wanting to sink. No, this one we're totally stable. I don't know what it was about that last module. Slowly but surely. I think we're gonna get this guy in the way now that I see that. Our own feet are in the way. Okay, we got it perfectly balanced. Ooh. A little scary. And it's forcing us. There we go, locked on. Okay, Only a little bit of sparking. I don't think we did any damage, though. Alright, there we go. Another module. This guy is finished now. I think we have one more module over here. Yep, one more up there. And then we've got 3 more here. So, just 4 modules left, it looks like. And we'll have this apartment complex full. Right, there we go. Got the ship parked up. And we got 3 habs built. So let's go work on the farm. Apparently I ran out of water at some point. The water level is high right now. So that it's all working. But must have had something going on with connecting up grids and stuff. Looks like our wheat survived. Alright, well, this is why I keep seeds in reserve, because you never know what's going to happen. Okay, well, I don't have much seeds in reserve for the fruit, but that's alright. Alright, let's go get this unknown signal over here. Let's see if we can get some coffee. Or vegetables. I actually want vegetables more than coffee right now. And nothing special. Are you the cargo container? No. You're over here. Interior plate and some money. Okay, well, that didn't help us. Right, let's head back to the farm here. I got like 5,500 glass from the main base, so hopefully we have enough to get a handle on our greenhouses over here, but we really need to figure out our harvesting robots. Where is our good farm? Down here. Okay. There are no plants on it, but I expect that we have probably been harvesting them. Okay, we got a lot of fruit and grain over here, so that is great news. We can refill our main base over there. Alright, let's see what we can do to make this harvester look a little bit nicer. I'm thinking we can blueprint it, and then we can put, like, pistons on the bottom to jack it up into these rails once we get it on the other ones. Where is the meteors coming from? Oh, there they are. Think we're okay? Yeah, looks like they're landing way over there. Okay, how do we want to beautify this? This is a little bit pokey out. I kind of wish it was back a bit. I'm almost tempted to redo the brace here, but then I've got... I guess those are just doors. That's not too big of a deal. That's just a timer for the doors and open and close, which really we could just do with all of them. Okay, that'll connect up nicely, and then we can put... Well, we can't put a wheel there, but we could put a wheel... Actually, I could put a wheel right here in the middle, and then it would be kind of like a triangle. That would actually look nicer, wouldn't it? And then it would leave this backside clear. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a wheel here somehow. Can we connect to the side of that? Okay, what are you? You are left, so I need right here. Let's see, what toolbar did I put that on? Here we need a right, squat, 1 by 1, this way. And yes, we can attach it, that's good news. And then this one needs to be a left. 1 by 1. That direction. Yeah, I think I'm feeling the green. I think that looks pretty nice. Do we want to keep this yellow, though? That seems appropriately harvesty. Hopefully this storm clears soon. I keep getting hit by debris. Okay, 2 batteries, and we need 2 timers. Let's find the timers. There they are. Okay, then we need our event controllers. You know, I was just thinking about this. This connector unlocked EC. I don't think we need it. We'll just keep it in reserve right now. Because, in theory, with the connector off, what we're going to do here is we're going to turn it off, and then it's going to trigger this guy to turn back on. But we can also just set up the wheels to do its thing. Let's set this guy up, like, way higher than we did. We had, like, 8 minutes. Let's do, like, 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Because what did I have? I got a comment of how long things take. There we go. Grow times as follows. 12 minutes for mushrooms, 20 minutes for vegetables, 30 minutes for grain, and 35 minutes for fruit. Fruit tastes the longest, but 12 minutes for mushrooms. So let's just do every 12 minutes. Okay, you know what? I think that's good. I think we are fine there. Let's see. We can just cut it free, and then we'll take a blueprint of it, and we'll put it on this projector and get 6 more of them, or 5 more of them. All right, I need to get the harvester in here, and then I need to build the rail around it, because that's going to get in the way. Okay, as centered as possible. We'll unpark it. That is good. Okay, now to build this guy. This guy is going to back off 1. Because let's see. The center line is here, which is good. So we do want this guy to be backed off 1. I think I do want a sorter in here. Make sure we suck all the material down. And in theory, we should be able to get this guy to jack up to the top. We take our wheels and we bring in the height offset. Okay, well that worked to clamp it on. I'm happy with that. Now we just need to get all this stuff welded up, take a blueprint, and do it 5 more times. Alright, well, turns out these guys are in the way, so I need to redo that. So that is not going to be part of the blueprint. I probably need to redo that. Yeah, I can see the sparking. So that beam is going to need to go away. We'll just have to do it at 45 like it is. Oh yeah, that's a lot smoother. Okay, and then the other question I had is I feel like these wheels are actually like fighting more than they're helping. So I want to just take them out. Yeah, I feel like they're just fighting against these guys clamping on with full force. So I'd rather have these guys just clamp with each other. That should be fine. And now what are we hitting on? Oh, the stilt here. Okay, there we go. I think we finally got it, that it's off to the races. Now let's see if that sensor actually triggers. Okay, it does, and it's reversing. That's good. Okay, now is it going to connect? It does, that's good. Are the batteries on recharge? They look to be. Yes. Okay, now if we do the timer again. There we go, it's driving away. 3 seconds later, the guy turns on. Okay, I think I have solved this. I just need to redo our blueprint that it actually has a nicer angle on that. Alright, there's an unknown signal over here. Let's go get it. I really want coffee. And I really want vegetables, so I'm really hopeful that we get it one of these times. Trying to get every one of the unknown signals we come across. And don't know what we got. What do we got in here, though? Money and steel plate. Okay, that's not terribly helpful. Alright, I think I finally got something that's working, hopefully, consistently. Let's go ahead and trigger this guy now. I went ahead and went with a single rail, basically just copying Keen's design completely. It's split 5 apart, it's on a single rail. A lot of sparks, but it seems to be more stable. I don't know if it's because these guys are really close to each other or what it is, but it works a lot better. So now it hits the wall, it bounces back, and I did test it that I've got some wheat here that I'm just wasting, that it does pick it up still. Let's wait on that one. Hopefully when it gets back here it'll clamp on. There we go, it's locked in. Let's test that one to make sure it's still going to work. It's a little bit farther forward now because it's the ready to lock. Is still not quite pushed up. Yep, okay, that still takes it, that's good. And then when we do our timer connector off, yep, it's triggering. So once it docks, it triggers that again, or starts it, which we can just go ahead and trigger it now. There we go. And then it should still pick up this dead plant over here. There we go. Okay. I think we finally got it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a blueprint of this. Let's print 5 more and let's get this thing built. It's driving me crazy. I need to figure out something though for up here to not get in the way of the wheels, to still get our mag plates on though. That is the current concern. A neon tube would work, right? Just paint it black. Actually we could do a panel as well. One of the mid panels, isn't there one that's like in the middle? Yeah, like that. Okay, then we can put the actual neon tube there. Actually, does that one? Where's that one? Yeah, this one. That one might look better. Let's do that. Okay, and then our mag plates can go right here. It's close. Actually, I probably should have it the other color so it looks a little bit nicer. Let's see, we're missing a piece of glass right there. Yes, we are. And then these guys go up on the top. Let's see, do I have... I do. My catwalks. Well, I tried the electrical conduit and it doesn't look as good as the neon tube, so we're going to go back to the neon tubes. Okay, now the question is why are we not on there? Is it that it's probably the... Yep, okay. The rotor needs to be displaced all the way up. There we go. Now we're green all the way across. Alright, Control-Shift-B on this guy. And I did put a sensor over on this side. It's off right now, but basically it just drives the wheels the other way. So hopefully this guy is mirrorable, if in case I put him in the wrong way, that it can still connect on this connector. This sensor will get it to bounce back when it hits the other wall. That is the intent. I haven't really tested it to know if it works, but we'll find out. Alright, so back over here, let's go ahead and turn on our projector and let's get a better blueprint than this original one. And if somebody has a better name than Harvbot, that would be great, because I am just out of inspiration right now. This thing has been way more frustrating than it needs to be. I don't know why. It has just been the most painful build, trying to get it to work. Oh wow. Hello, unknown signal. Heard the beeping overhead. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. No, not this one. Come on. There we go. What do you got? Grain seeds and vegetable seeds. Sweet. Finally got vegetables. Still no coffee, though. But we will take vegetables for sure. Well, let's see how much of this the lobster can weld up. Should be all of it, really. I think I might be out of, like, small steel tube, though. I keep having to go back to the Hemet for that. Which, you know, it's right there. We can just grab some more. Oh, I should have taken the blueprint with the wheels open. And I didn't put the piston on it to raise it up into the system. Oops. Power cells. That's a thing. We don't have any there either. Okay. Well, we need to go back to the base anyway, because I want to get this vegetable planted. And we'll get some power cells. I guess we'll probably just fly over there. That's fine. We can do this manually. Alright, let's see how our water is doing. Water's high. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and plant our one vegetable seed. I feel like I might just stay here and watch it grow, just so we can have a backup seed, because I'm afraid of losing that. Let's see, we don't want to plant too many at once, because the water usage, like, drains fast. Well, no, it shouldn't, because the reservoirs are full now. Need to check out that auto-planting mod. I still haven't played with it. Let's see, I had some grain seeds. And I've noticed most of the recipes are like 2 to 1 on grain to everything else, so definitely plant lots and lots of grain. 2 and 2 and 1 and 1. Okay, those are a 1 to 1 ratio. I thought there was other ones that was like 2 grain to 1. Oh yeah. Like the dumplings are 2 grain to 1 vegetable and 1 mushroom. Yeah, 3 grain. I guess it's not always 2 to 1. There's some awesome coffee stuff right there. Really need to find some coffee. This will be wonderful. I did make an addition to it. I'm really hoping to make this to show you guys. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, let's make a few of them. Let's see, we had 12, so that's going to take 6 of them. That feels pretty good. I don't want to get rid of everything. I think we still have some fruit over at the main farm, but I don't want to waste all of our material. Okay, we're still only at 30% on our vegetables, but there is an unknown signal, and I want to go get it. Because we really need coffee. And I really want to get it legitimately. I know I could just spawn it in to be that guy, but I don't really feel like it. That's not great. Got the sun coming up. Let's go ahead and take the snub fighter then. Don't have to worry about solar radiation. Yeah, pretty close to the peanut base over there. Let's see. Yep, I did turn them on. Anything special? Don't know. And anything in here? Expired slop. Perfect.
Inventory.
Well, that's disappointing. Oh, didn't realize my inventory was full.
Meteors inbound.
And that's also great. Okay, calm down. I don't know that you need to be targeting meteors. Okay, we don't have a lot of ice left in our irrigation systems. That's not great. This actually uses a ton of ice. It's kind of crazy. Alright, there we go. We finally got some vegetables. I am happy camper. Okay, we got 3. Let's go ahead and convert all of them to seeds. Well, no coffee in that one either. That's disappointing. Oh, debris. Stop hitting me. How are we doing in inventory on our Gatling? Not great, actually. Ow. Oh, we got some Gatling ammo. We got a lot here. Can we transfer? Alright, and you got 26. You're good. Okay. Alright, how are our plants doing now? 80% on the fruit. Veggie round 2 is at 40. And these are at 92. Okay, we're almost got another batch here. We'll wait for this to get done and then we'll go back to the farm. There we go. There's our wheat starting to change color. Let's get this all harvested up and stop wasting water. Yeah, we definitely got a lot of wheat. Let's see. I need to get more seeds though before I use it all up. Get 10 mushrooms as well. Oh, let's make 10 fruit seeds and might as well do 10 vegetables. Once these vegetables are done, we're going to turn them all into seeds anyway. Alright, another unknown signal's coming. Actually, this one's really close. Nice. I think the fruit is almost done too. Like, really close. Yeah, 99%. Alright, let's wait for this fruit to get harvested, and then we will go get this unknown signal, which should be at the ground by the time this is done. Alright, nothing special, and where is the container? There it is. Anti-radiation, I'll take that. Someday we will get coffee, I just know it. I know it works. I've gotten it in my playtesting world and then on a server that where we're all playing together. I just have no luck on Mars, apparently, of getting my own coffee. Alright, shockingly, we have another storm. I want to go ahead and grab our house over here. I don't know why we have it parked so far away. Well, I thought I was going to build into the snow plant, but we moved our base a little bit further away. There we go. That's better. Alright, now let's go ahead and grab this guy. Actually, we need to do some stuff to him. Alright, before we disconnect this guy, why is that on right now? It was probably this got triggered, huh? Let's see, I want to stop that. The wheels need to be turned off. Alright, I think we're good. Now let's go ahead and just take a new blueprint. Okay, now let's go ahead and disconnect, and I did not do myself any favors, did I? I really should have put a block in between. That's my bad. That's alright. It's a fairly easy fix. I should probably flip this guy around in the projector, just so I can grab it from the other way. Because in theory we want to pick it up this way and put it into the farm. Can I grab it? Alright, gently down. Let it go. Ooh, unknown signal. Well, we're in the ship. Where is this guy? You're still falling and you're far away. Okay, we'll let you go for now. Alright, that is in place. Now we need to get the conveyors in here. Alright, let's be smarter about this. Let's get a projector on here. Okay, Carvebot track. There we go. Now, looks like we just need to lower it down. Alright, let's see if we can get this stuff with the lobster here. Hope our little landing gear here doesn't get in the way. No, it shouldn't. It's up higher. We are going to weld the glass, though, which I guess is... It's alright. I got some glass in here that we raided from one of the other bases. Hey, there goes the other bot. That's good. That's working. Let's see. Can we weld that up, please? We are missing just so much stuff. What are we missing here? Small steel tube. And small steel tube there. Okay. That's not so bad. Gotta have some small steel tube in here. Yeah. 3,500? We're good. It's just in the wrong spots. I keep getting a lot of material, just not in the right spot. Alright, well, it's technically on there. It's not very fast. I don't know if is that the speed limit thing that I got set up, or... Like, I feel like this one's slower than the other one. Like, why is this one different than the other one over there when they're twins? I don't really understand it. Did I set the wheels to anything different? Still no. Okay. So there's definitely something wrong with this guy clamping in, so that is not going to work. We need some other way to get up into here. I guess we can do this, and then maybe... How do we want to attach that? Alright, are we connected yet? We are connected finally. Let's see, can I stand here and not get exposure? Yes, okay. Okay, now we're finally connected. Good. Let's try this again. You are running, that's good. You are also running, that's good. Okay, we've got a new frame. Which means we need to take a new blueprint of it, don't we? My exposure is going up. I need to get the glass in there. Do I have girder on me? Alright, let's get some windows up here so I can not stand in the radiation. That would be wonderful. Alright, now we're fully in. Now we can go ahead and let's test this guy. We got 8.5 minutes left. That's fine. Let's trigger it now. Go. Go, bot, go! Okay, it clearly still does not like... I guess probably that. Let's just delete that entirely and see if we can get this to work. Get that glass on there so that guy will lock down. Let's get back in before the radiation kills us. I don't know why this one is so much worse than that one over there. They're twins. They're literally set up on the same rail. Alright, let's make sure this guy's still working. I am not confident here anymore. It's got 50 seconds. Let's see if it does it automatically. I just feel like I haven't seen it run in a while. Okay, that one's driving fine. I don't get it. Alright, well, you know what? They're technically working. I'm gonna go with it. I'm done with messing with these guys. Let's see, we need to get our vent in here, though. Let's see, is this one our one that's complete? Yes, this guy died.
Meteors
Okay.
Inbound.
We are right here with our vent. And go here. Okay. 2 vents, and then we had the lights there, right? Yeah. Light panel, and then I think it was a space of 3. Or at least it should be. Alright, let's see if we're pressure sealed. We are. Good. Are we out of oxygen? Oh no, it's filling. Okay, I'm gonna lose it all. Oops. Alright, let's check if we're pressure sealed in here. We are not. Oh, yeah, because we didn't weld that up. Okay. Alright, let's see. We want this guy up there and that guy up there, so we need to have this guy rotate around. And that would be B. We need to find timer B. Timer B, we're going to do a trigger now. Yeah, and then it starts timer A. We're going to go ahead and just stop that. Alright, well, mistakes were made. We put the ship on here when I took the blueprint, so that sucks. But, we'll get it. Alright, well, let me just weld this guy up and we'll get another bot going and get it into the system. Can we luck out on this one? What do we got? Nothing special. And in the brownie bag, we've got anti-radiation. Okay. One day we will get coffee. I know it. Alright, we got some more glass producing. Hopefully this will be enough to finish up the system here. Give it a shot. How's our battery doing? 63%? That's not bad. It's good enough for me. Let's go ahead and unlock, and let's go get this guy welded up. Probably turn all that HUD off, because that's a lot of stuff. Alright, I think we're almost there. We just got these windows to weld up, and we have a fully functioning farm. Okay, that worried me there for a second. I thought we didn't have enough. Well, I think our harvesters are all working. They're all hooked up, and they're not dead in, like, the middle of the track, so that is good. I think we can go ahead and start our timers back up to spin around. So this is going to be next. This will be E. Let's do that. Let's start up E. Trigger now. Alright, there we go. We have a fully working rotary farm with 6 pressurized little greenhouses. I think it looks pretty good. We need to get an outer shell on this guy and then finish out the floor. Come up with some type of control center. I don't think I'm going to be doing another farm over here. We're just going to scrap it. Not going to do one here either. We'll just run piping over to an ice field. That'll probably be the next episode. But I really want to go find some coffee. So I think we should go back to the main building, get our ship, and see if we can fly around and find some stuff. Alright, I want to check out this prospecting station over here, and then we'll go check out, see if we can find some more random encounters, or maybe a trade station or something. I really want to find some coffee. Alright, now the prospecting station, I've come across it before. It has a very large turret up on the top, but they are neutral with us, so we should be okay. Just want to make sure we land somewhere that they can't shoot us while we take down the turrets. Okay, let's go ahead and just park down here. There we go, now we're out of the range of the weapons. There's a couple, yeah, turrets right there. Let's go ahead and just take them out. There we go. There we go. And then we should be able to take this guy out. He should be pretty slow turning. There we go. And let's take out the antenna before it comes after us. There we go. Beautiful.
Meteors inbound.
And we got meteors, so that's cool. Alright, well, we got meteors coming right for us. Hopefully we don't get trashed. I'd like to keep my new find, thank you. Ooh, that one was close. Okay, I think we're okay. Alright, large cargo container. Let's grind you down, weld you back up. Connector. $20 of grinding a door. Okay, a flare gun, great. A drill. Don't really need that. I don't think there's any other guns in here. I guess we'll find out. Okay, some advanced drill. Well, let's go ahead and close that guy up. Alright, what do we got in this guy? Oh, I got some cobalt and platinum, and wow, 125 superconductors, I'll take that. What is in that large one? A bunch of ice. Okay, well, it's not a lot of ice, I guess, but some ice. Well, I think this is a pretty good find. We'll get the lobster out here to really grind it down, but let's go ahead and grab the goodies. Platinum is a good one. What else? Superconductors, probably. That'll work. And then we'll get that loaded up into the ship here. Alright, well, we'll come back and salvage that in a little while. Let's go get this unknown signal, and then we'll just keep on searching for stuff. I was really hoping it was not going to be stormy, but, you know, it's Mars. We're always in a storm of some type. Okay, I can't see the ground. This is kind of terrible. It's a good thing that's got a distance on it. There we go. Do I have any lights on this thing? No. Who built this? And nothing special there. Where is the port? There you are. Mushroom spores, okay. Alright, let's go check out this hollow wreck. Oh, that's a cool little crater right there with some resources. Alright, well, the turret didn't shoot us. I think it's... yeah, it's not even functional, is it? Okay, anything cool in this wreck? That was almost on our head. Okay, wow, a bunch of nickel in there. You got anything in your... ooh, Prototech circuitry and a Prototech cooling unit. That's nice. 9 grand in the bed, we'll take that. Got a survival kit, and we got a bunch of nickel. Anything in here? No more food. Alright, we need 3 more motors to get this guy welded back up. Let's see if we can find him. You gotta have motors in you, right? You would have had motors. You have to have, yeah, this has got plenty of motors. Okay, good. Get you welded up. And access to net. Oh wow, holy moly, that is a ton of magnesium. I wonder if we're going to be able to haul that. Okay, there we go. We're going to build a cargo container and then we can just pick it up. Hey, we have an abandoned farmstead over here. We haven't come across that. We should check that out. We are pretty full here with this cargo container and what we have on here, but I really want to check out this farmstead before we head back to base. We're going to have some good hauls here. I still want some stinking coffee, though. Hopefully this farmstead will have some food on it. And maybe our coffee. I don't know how the spawns work on that. I know I messed with the stuff for unknown signals and some other food spawns, but I don't know what that means for the farmstead here. Please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop. Woo! Alright, that was really low. Woo. Okay, dropped slowly. Okay, we're on the ground. That's good. How much cargo capacity do we have in this? Not too much left. I don't know how much we can really fit. Okay. Oh, nice. Got a little algae farm. Some dead plants. Probably be fine if you were on Earth. Okay, some pistol mag. Cause of death below water. Alright, anything in the food thing? What do we got in here? Nothing. In here? Banana beef and expired slop. Oh, man. Is that it? There's got to be something around here. We got the elite pistol there. Anything in here? Power kit. Anything in the bed? Okay, a little fight data pad, that's fine. Power cells, okay. Med kit in here. Alright, well, that was a little disappointing. I was hoping for something better. Alright, well, we are chock-a-block full. Let's go ahead and go towards this unknown signal, and then we'll head back to base. And, then we'll head out again. I'm just gonna let that guy despawn. I didn't, claim the grid. Magnesium and some money. Okay. Well, we'll take what we can get, I guess.
Inventory full.
We are full. We're gonna let that despawn as well. Alright, let's see if we can slowly get this into the, dropper zone underneath here. We can get all of our material dropped off. I think it's gonna be a lot easier just to get it into the hopper. Assuming I don't run into the, wind turbines here. Oof. Okay, where are we? 16 meters from the ground. That's not bad. Just tapping it. Just feather it. Okay. Well, I guess that works. Let's see. Can I get a connector on the front there? There we go. And then we can do throw out. Figure out the reason that's not dropping out of there is because it doesn't have any power. So I wonder if we just add a little battery to it. There we go. Now it's spitting out. Now it has power. Alright, let's go get this unknown signal. I really want some damn coffee. Alright, well, we don't know what we got special off of that one. And we got some food paste. Okay. Food paste and some iron. Alright, I've just been zooming around. We have a OCG storage depot over here. Let's go check it out. And then we'll probably head back home and get that unknown signal over there. Storage depot security system's activated, but I don't think that means necessarily that they are going to be hostile towards us. Like, we got a Gatling and a interior turret there. I think this one that has the interior turret on the inside. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of these turrets and see what it's got. Okay, there's an interior turret around here. There it is. There we go. And I think this is the one that has one on the inside. Like, it's right in here. No, this might not be the one, actually. This one might be clear. Guess we could check that, right? Access denied. No, there is one in here. Ah, there you are. Hiding behind the crates. Alright, we can open these doors. And then the turret's underneath there, so let's just grind the floor. There we go. Boop! Alright, magnesium. Iron, access denied, more parts, okay, some tools, access denied, ooh, got some money, magnesium, cobalt, nickel, ooh, some prototech panels, bunch of scrap, oh wow, more parts in here, okay, anything in there, medkit, okay, oh, there's a power efficiency module on it, that's nice, oops. Alright, let's take care of the ceiling here, let's grab this car container, and then we're gonna head back home. Alright, I think that's enough parts robbed. I don't think we need to go too crazy on this one. We'll just let it despawn. Alright, let's see if we can get to this unknown signal in 2 minutes. I have my doubts. Alright, well that's gonna slow down its own. Let's go on foot here, because we're gonna be more nimble. Let's see if we can get to this guy in 25 seconds. Okay, well, nothing too grand. That's alright. Okay, we got it. Didn't want to miss coffee. Okay, yep, there it was. Okay, let's go back and get our snub fighter. Apparently we don't have the antenna very high. Yeah, it's only on 500. Oops. And we didn't find anything special. Oh, hallelujah, we have engineered coffee. Oh, I love it. Okay, finally. It's about time. Took Marcus's little shuttle here because I parked the snub fighter over there because I was gonna get the lobster so we could grind down the what is it, the prospecting station over there? Let's see. I can grab this guy. Let's just go ahead and grab this guy and go throw him in the shredder. Oh, we got gunshots. Let me get out of the line of fire here. Meteor's coming in, I guess. Yep, there they are over there. I think we're okay. Everything's gonna get grounded. Alright, let's not break everything. That should be good. There we go. Getting ground up. Oh, we got another D2 hauler wreck over there. Okay. Guess we got far enough away from our base, another one popped over there. Nice. That's right, we got coffee. We're going to plant some coffee. See if we can redock this thing properly. Oh, there we are. Dampeners off, thrusters off. We still need to finish this elevator. One of these days we'll get it done. Let's see, this door's probably open. It is. Alright, let's get up here and plant some coffee. I'm gonna watch this like a baby. Okay, more veggies. Harvest our veggies. Alright, we got 16 veggies, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and plant our coffee. Oh no, we gotta convert it into a seed first. Who made this mod? Okay, you get converted into a bean. Plant the coffee seeds. There we go. Plant the vegetables. Let me see. I want to plant a fruit real quick because I changed this up. I have a little change to the mod here. Hopefully it'll be uploaded by the time this video goes live, is the plan anyway. Alright, I changed the leaves on the coffee here to be a little bit more green and glossy than the fruit, just so it actually kind of matches a coffee plant, and then it looks a little bit different from further away. And I also reduced the growing time on this So it doesn't match the fruit anymore. I didn't realize the fruit is the longest growing thing. So I reduced the time here for the coffee, because coffee's not as critical to recipes and stuff as fruit is, so I didn't feel too bad about that. I think the vegetables are still a little bit faster. I'm not sure, though. Alright, we're going to wait for the coffee to grow, and we will come back. Alright, here in the barrels, there's those new crates. Where are they? These ones. I want to just put one right here. Oop. I want to put one here just right on the end. Yeah, probably across from our food thing. That's probably fine. I want to just put our repository of seeds in here. There we go. One vegetable. We need one fruit. One mushroom. And one grain. And we're going to have that as our backup, just in case something goes wrong. We got some type of visual glitch up there. I've noticed this. A little green blinking. Not sure what that's for. Okay, we got our seeds in there as a backup. These guys are still growing. 11%. Okay. Yeah, so then we have a little bit of offline storage, so just in case I grab all of them out of here, I won't lose all of our possible seeds, because that's really hard to come by here on Mars. Alright, let's see. While we wait for that coffee to grow, I think I have an ATM over here in the hospital somewhere. I think it's downstairs. I think it's down here. Yeah. I've, like, accumulated so much cash here from all these raids. Right, there we go. There's our coffee growing. Looks pretty good. Nice green and glossy. Still got a bit... Ooh, don't do that. Still got a bit here before this guy grows up, but we'll be able to see it, hopefully. Gets up to 40%. It should change over. But yeah, it's just mildly faster. It's not, you know, drastic that it's going to grow twice as fast or something. There we go. Now it's a little bit more apparent between the glossy green and the normal fruit. I think it looks pretty good. And then they both have the red berry still, because coffee cherries are actually red, so that is kind of why I went with it. But we're getting close. We're getting closer. Woohoo! Coffee! Harvest. And we only got 2. That's right. It's random from 2 to 4, just like fruit is, so it is what it is. Ooh, lucked out on that harvest. Got 3 on each of them, so we got 6 more coffee plants. Let's see, we got 3 there, and I got 1 in reserve there. Alright, I made a couple seeds, but I want to go ahead and retain a couple of these, because I want to show off what we can make with it. So we're going to roast 3 of them. And you can eat the roasted coffee if you want to. It gives you a little bit of food and health over time. It's only 5% health and 2% food, so not much. And then just a little bit of battery for no reason. It just feels funny with coffee. And then you can make your normal cosmic coffee, and then I just added this, is the engineered coffee dark roast. So it's twice as good as the cosmic coffee. Gives you 10% health as opposed to 5. And then 6% food as opposed to 3, and then 6% battery. Over 30 seconds as opposed to 4 over 20. Right, there we go. We got the dark roast, and then we've got our engineered coffee cake, and then we should have... well, let's plant these 2 seeds, actually. Plant. Plant. There we go. We should have some cosmic coffee on here. So I did change the logo so it has a little coffee bean, but it's pretty much the same thing. And then we've got our dark roast. So let's go ahead and drop these on the ground so you can take a look at them. Actually, let's go find a desk somewhere. Alright, there we go. There's the coffee meals. We've got our Cosmic Coffee Classic one, we've got our roasted coffee, and then we've got the new dark roast. Let's get into Spectator. It might be a little easier to see. There we go. We've got the engineered coffee dark roast, we've got the meal pack, and we've got the normal Cosmic Coffee. I think it's, this mod's turned out pretty cool. I like it. Alright, well this has been a productive yet very frustrating episode. Finally got all 6 of these greenhouses online. Just need to get some ice to it before we really utilize it to grow any food. We got the harvesters running back and forth. I still don't know why they're exactly different. Some of them are on like 3% power and others are on 20% power to get moving. So don't know what the deal is there. They all have the same settings in theory and the same overhead setup. So I don't know what's going on, but it's working. So we're just going to go with it. And most importantly, we found coffee finally. All right, I'm going to try my damnedest to get the dark roast coffee mod update onto Steam this weekend, hopefully Friday, but definitely by the weekend. All right, this is where I'm going to call it an episode. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.